expansion team.
Welcome everybody to Expansion Team Week 13 Special Edition. This is coming out on Thanksgiving, so this will be the Thanksgiving Extravaganza. You know what I mean? This will be the Thanksgiving episode. Happy Thanksgiving to y'all, because this is when y'all gonna hear this on Thanksgiving. First and foremost, bro, how's everything going with you?
Everything good, man. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Same old shit with me, though.
Okay. All right, man. Before I forget, let me say everything starts with the Earn the Night Soul podcast. Please like, rate, and review. Share, subscribe. Thanks for all the love and support we've been getting, man. The month of October, this whole month of November, the plays and the love that we've been getting. I mean, we appreciate that. But like I said, this Thanksgiving episode, man. Hope y'all enjoying y'all Thanksgiving and all of that. But we got two games. They got two games. All right, before we get into it, is there anything that you wanna talk about before we get into the games? I kind of forgot what was going
That's the
on.
major. It really wasn't too much. I mean, college, Deion in Colorado, they lost.
Yeah.
So they ain't going to make the playoffs. But they played a good team. Kansas was balling the last few weeks. They beat, like I said, last week they beat undefeated BYU prior to Colorado. So, I mean, that Kansas team is hot, man. And they was playing at home, and that young boy running back, Nell, was just balling crazy, and the quarterback Daniels was balling crazy. Both of them was playing in front of their home crowd. I think they both was from that exact city where they was playing at.
Yeah.
So, man, it was just crazy, man. Just something they could have overcome, you know what I mean? As far as Colorado, they couldn't overcome the atmosphere. A couple calls, I felt like Colorado wasn't getting. I don't know if you've seen that hit that one of the Kansas player hit Shador like low on the ankles. I mean, that shit been roughing the passer, but they ain't call that shit. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. I just want to say, Colorado, they kept improving throughout the year, and they just ran into a buzzsaw. You know what I mean? This was this week.
All right. So, yeah, man. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. But like I say, man, they moving in the right direction, man, and congrats to them, because I heard that they got a 5-star quarterback coming in. I forgot his name, but I watched like some of the videos and stuff like that on him, man. Yeah, so
it was Juju. His nickname was Juju, I believe. I forget his last name, but I know he's Juju or something like that from Georgia.
Yeah. He's like ranked like a 5-star quarterback and all that. So, good for them, man. And hope they continue on with the success. Well, I can't think of nothing else. The Giants. The Giants let their quarterback go, Daniel Jones. They let him go.
Yeah, I mean, that's a move that they had to do, right? You know what I mean? As far as I hate the way that they did it, but if you're going to bench the ball and put them at third string, and they said they put him at like backup safety in the practice, right? Kind of like embarrassing the guy. I mean, you had no choice but to get rid of him. And you see how the team responded. The team got their ass whooped. So obviously, there's not good things going on in that locker room. And I mean, that general manager and coach, I mean, they might be looking for a new job next summer. It's just looking bad up there.
Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, other than that, I mean, hey, man. It is what it is. I don't know if that's just I don't know. Now, I mean, it's the Giants, so I ain't really too worried about them. Now, I'm worried about the Eagles, man. Now, I mean, we kind of pulled the game off. Now we got that win, so I'm just appreciative of that. You know what I mean? Y'all did us a favor too. You know what I mean? Dallas helped us out some. You know what I mean? With that crazy behind game. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I want my team to lose, they win. You know what I mean? But they had us crazy game, man. I was hoping we'd find a way to lose it, but shit. I mean, Washington just I don't know what's going on last few weeks. I think y'all kind of broke them. I don't know what's going on with them. They gotta get their shit together though.
Okay. Yeah, man. But without further ado, man, we gotta get into it. Now, I mean, it's the Thanksgiving edition of the expansion team, so you know, even though Thanksgiving, I know y'all gonna be betting and whatnot. So before we start, now I mean, bet with your head not over it. And listen, man, 'tis the season, man. Don't be betting no money that's for them kids' gifts. You know what I'm saying? Don't be hitting us up talking about you said this and I bet this, and now I ain't got money for the gifts. That's not on us. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Don't bet no money that you can't afford to lose. I mean that. This holiday season, don't bet no money that you can't afford to lose. Straight up. You know what I mean? You're not gonna be blaming us for that. You know what I mean? But anyway, you know what I mean? We can go and start when you're ready.
All right. First game on Thanksgiving. We got 3 games on Thanksgiving.
Damn, you got 3?
First yeah. Then you got one on Friday, Black Friday as well. But the first game is Chicago at Detroit. Detroit is 10-point favorites. Totals 48.5. Detroit, you know, they on the roll. I believe that I don't know exactly how many they won, but they won at least like 4 or 5 in a row. They've really been balling lately. In Chicago, they improving lately since they fired the offensive coordinator. Caleb Williams been looking a little better. Getting the ball out to the receivers, out to his playmakers. So I feel like this 10-point spread, I mean, feel like it's a lot for me, man. I don't know, man. Truthfully, like I always say, I don't fuck with Chicago head coach. You know, the new offense coordinator, he got Caleb looking good, but the head coach, I just still don't fuck with. So it's hard for me to back Chicago. But 10 points is a lot for a divisional game. Last year, I swore Detroit was going to win on Thanksgiving. They let me down. I was in the survivor pool, and they the reason why I lost the survivor pool. I was like one of the last 10 people in there join. And Detroit lost on Thanksgiving. I swear it's going to win. But so I won't make that mistake again. I'm going to pick Chicago here. I'm not saying Chicago's going to win, but I don't see them losing by more than 10. The total 48.5. Detroit games usually go over. I mean, Detroit is putting up major points. So I would lean towards the over, and I would lean towards Chicago, keeping within 10, man.
But Detroit hasn't been good on Thanksgiving, right? I mean, they're a good team now, but on Thanksgiving, they ain't really.
Yeah, for the most part, I don't remember them. I can't remember last game they won on Thanksgiving. I mean, I ain't trying to be smart, but but they was bad, like you said.
I think they're gonna win this game, but the 10 points, I think they just saying 10 points to the other joint. They got like 52 points last game, the other game before the last game, something like that. They got 52. I don't think it's gonna be like that. 10 points seem like a lot. I think Detroit's gonna win it, but I don't know if it's gonna be by 10 points. I don't think it's gonna be by 10 points though. I don't think it's gonna be like that. I think Chicago gonna play them tougher than that. Yeah, I don't think they're just gonna lay down like that. See, but then they can have one of them games where they scoring points. They scoring points like a college team, man. But I don't know about the 10 points, man. So I'm just gonna leave that alone. I don't think it's gonna be 10 points. Now on Thanksgiving. I think this game might be a little closer. You know what I mean? It could be a 24-20 game or something like that. 27, 27, you know what I mean? 27, 28, or 27, 23, 28, 23. One of them type of games. I don't think it's going to be something. I don't see the 10 points, but I could be wrong because they can score some points sometimes, and it's something that I don't know. It's just something about Thanksgiving in them. I don't think they're just going to just run the score up just because it's Thanksgiving. Because it's Thanksgiving. So I think the score going to be closer than that. I think they're going to win, but I think the score going to be closer than that. So I'm going Detroit, and I don't think it's going to be by 10 points, though. I don't think they're just going to, blow them out like that. Or who knows? They might get I don't know, because you could get you're already up by a touchdown, then at the end of the game might be out of reach, but then they might kick a field goal, and that's how they get the 10 in kind of like garbage time to get the field goal for the 10 points. They might get it like that. They might get it like that, but I don't know. I'm just going Detroit. Yeah, I'll just leave it at
that. All right. Next, we got the game of the day. We got the New York Giants going to Dallas.
What?
Dallas. No, I'm just fucking with you.
I'm about to say, I thought that for real was a game like, damn.
No, that being said, they both, you know what I mean? Anyway, the spread is Dallas 3.5. Total's 37.5. Now, I can speak this from experience as far as Dallas and Thanksgiving history. Even when we good, a lot of times we be losing on Thanksgiving. I don't have a good Thanksgiving. I say it's usually 50-50, 60-40 that we lose. So I'm picking the Giants to cover the 3.5. I really think they're going to win. I'm kind of hoping they win so we can, keep getting a better draft pick. Giants coming off that horrible loss last week. If they got any type of pride for their coach and they don't want him to get fired for after that last week, they're going to come out, keep it kind of close. I'm quite sure they're going to get the ball to Malik Neighbors. So for your fantasy football people, that's somebody I would think y'all should pick because Neighbors wasn't happy after that game last week, talking about they didn't get on the ball until the third quarter when they get blown out. And that was just a whole big thing. So I know they're going to try to get Neighbors the ball early and often for this game. But I like the Giants here. Hopefully they win, like I said. The total 37.5. I'll definitely lean towards the under. I don't like neither one of these offense, and I just feel like it's going to be a kind of a low-scoring game, 20 to 14 or 20 to 17, some shit like that. But I'm picking the Giants plus the 3.5, and I'm leaning towards the under the 37.5.
They just flip a coin and then whoever wins, they're just gonna say they won the game and not even bother playing this game. This a Thanksgiving game? Jesus. But Dallas is favorite, right?
Yeah.
I think they'll put in the extra effort just because it's Thanksgiving. And then that win they got last week might have just breathed some life into them. It might get them hyped up. It might get them hyped up. So I think but then at the same time, Giants could be thinking that same way too, because they got the quarterback on. What's the young boy name? Danny DeVito, whatever they call him.
He might not be playing. No,
he might not. Oh,
he got hurt the Tampa Bay game.
Oh man.
So it might be Drew Lock.
Okay. This game is a super toss up. Dallas should be able to win this game. This is a toss up.
You know we 0-5 at home too.
So I mean y'all
ain't win yet.
Y'all bound to win one. I'm gonna go Dallas. I'm gonna go Dallas. I mean, it may not be no gangbusters type of game, or it might be a game where it's just listen, man. Because the Giants defense is solid, ain't it? It's not like the defense sucks.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, they defense is solid. Yeah, it might be one of them low scoring games where you just watching it just because it's Thanksgiving and there ain't nothing else on. Dallas should be able to get this game. Dallas should be able to get this game. Because if they lose this joint, if the Giants can rally on Thanksgiving and beat the Cowboys in their stadium on Thanksgiving, man, it's a wrap for the season, man. I mean, it's already a wrap for the season, but I'm talking about mentally for the players. It's probably like, dog, it's a wrap, man. For the rest of the season, we just gonna show up because we gotta show up. I'm thinking the Cowboys can win this game. I ain't saying they got to look good and they got to be out here running, they got to be running around like gangbusters, but just they should play solid enough to just win this game. But they never know. That's what I'm saying. This joint is a straight up toss up. I'm gonna go Dallas. So to y'all, know what I mean, y'all don't pay me no mind. I can say Dallas, and then it could be the Giants. The Giants can rally and win. This game is a straight up toss up. To me, this shows like a 50-50 game. Anything can happen, bro. Mm-hmm. But if they lose, but the Cowboys lose this joint, it's a wrap. It's probably a wrap for them players. You know what I mean? Y'all done lost them players mentally. They gonna check out. You know what I mean? Yo, I'm just here to get a check. I'm here. So I gotta be here and here to get a check and get the rest of the season over with, and we gone. But yeah, man, it's 50-50 toss up. I want to say that I want to say Dallas can get this win though.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dallas.
I mean, I like it, but like I said, hopefully they'll find a way to lose it. Truthfully,
like you trying to get Coach Prime. You trying to get Coach Prime in there? You know what I mean? You trying to get Coach Prime in there? So,
hey man, you got a dream, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got a dream, but I'd rather get with one of his players, Shador Hunter. That'd be the dream.
What's y'all record?
Oh man, we got 4 wins. We 4-7.
No, you ain't gonna be able to get them because y'all gonna get at least a couple more wins. Y'all ain't gonna be bad enough to get them unless ain't nobody. I mean, I don't know what kind of assets y'all got or what y'all got to trade or whatever, but to be able to get one of them, I don't see it because I can see y'all winning at least 2 more games. I can see it. It might be this one and another one, or this one and maybe even 2 more. Because are we done? Is Dallas and the Eagles done playing?
Nah,
they got one more game, right?
In Philly.
Yeah, we got one more game. We mess around and then you mess around and the Eagles mess around and lose that game. And that could be 2 games right there. I'm telling you, you never know. Never know. Now, I mean, within the division play tough. Like I said, the division play each other tough. It don't matter who on the field. Division play each other tough. Yeah, but I don't know.
Don't rain on my parade, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Trying to shut down my dream.
Because I mean, you will basically have to just give up on the season, because I still don't understand. Unless they not seeing something from what's his name, Trey Lance. I don't know why the boy Cooper Rush is Cooper Rush, right? Is starting on the top of him. I don't understand it unless they know something we don't know and they see something that we don't see. Like I said, I'm only watching from TV. But I don't see why you just don't let Trey Lance just play. Like I don't see unless it's something that the coach is just more comfortable with Cooper Rush. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it's got to be something. I mean, they seen in practice because this is a year, if any, if you want to, put somebody out there for audition.
Yeah.
And we already know what Cooper Rush is because we seen him last year and the year before. So it must be something they seen in practice that they don't fuck with Trey.
Yeah.
Trey Lance. So
yeah.
I mean, I just gave up on young bull.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys, but you know I won't be surprised if the Giants win this joint. But I'm going with the Cowboys. So.
All right. Now we got the last game of the night. At least it should be a good game. We got the Miami Dolphins going to Green Bay to play the Packers. Green Bay is 3.5-point favorites. The total is 46.5. The first thing that caught my eye on this is the spread. It's only 3.5. Green Bay is 8-3. Miami's 5-6. So, you know, straight out the gate, I'm thinking Green Bay is going to be favored by 5 points, and 3.5 just seemed kind of low. So, you know how I do. Every time a line is fishy to me, it speaks to me, I got to rock with it. So I like Miami here. I think Miami's got a chance to win it. We know that Miami's a warm weather team, and they're going to Green Bay in the cold. But it got to be something, man. They must feeling like Miami's hot right now. And they got the momentum, because the line is just super low to me, man. And we all know the rule. You get 3 points for being at home, supposedly. So basically, they saying it's a toss-up. And that just makes no sense to me, like I said, looking at the records. So I like Miami to cover the 3.5 point. And as far as the total, 46.5, I already had no strong opinion on. If I had to pick something, I'll pick it over. But I already had no strong opinion on that. But I like Miami here. Like I said, it's the line. It's just I already have no other reasons besides the line talking to me. And that's usually a strategy that works for me. So Miami plus 3.5, and I'll lean towards the over 46.5 for the total.
This game might end up being a shootout. This game might end up being a shootout. This could be one of them type of. Yeah, I got a feeling this. I got a feeling this game is gonna be a shootout. I'm not 100% sure who's gonna win though, but I'm leaning towards Green Bay. But I think Miami is gonna get at least a few more. Cause you said they 5-6, right?
Yeah.
And this game might get them to 600, right? No, above 600. Yeah, they might get them to 600, right?
500.
Yeah, 500, because it'll be 6. They'll be 6-6, right? I think it's gonna be a high scoring game, but I don't know. I don't 100% know who's gonna win. So I do think that Miami's gonna get a few more wins.
They still in the playoff chase. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Green Bay record is what?
8-3.
8-3. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go with Miami. I just think they just need this game more. I just think I think it might end up being a shootout. I think this is going to be the game where, because Tua is playing, right? Tua and Tyreek Hill. You know what I mean? I think they kind of get it back on track, and it might, Tyreek Hill might get a couple touchdowns. Might get a couple touchdowns. I'm gonna go with Miami. I'm going with Miami on this one.
All right. Next, we got the Black Friday game. We got the Las Vegas Raiders going to Kansas City to play the Chiefs. Chiefs is 12.5-point favorites. The total is 42.5. You know, Chiefs have trouble covering. You know, they always winning, but it seems like they don't cover when they're the favorite. See, last week they didn't cover with Carolina. They won by 3.
Shit.
But the Raiders, I mean, the quarterback Minshew, he got hurt. I just don't fuck with the Raiders quarterback situation. I don't even know. I know last week after Minshew got hurt, Desmond Ridder came in, the old quarterback from Atlanta. I don't know if he's going to start this week, Ridder, or the other guy that was started earlier for the Raiders. But it's not going to be Minshew out for the year. So it's just too much uncertainty with the Raiders for me to, back them. So I'm going to fuck with Kansas City. I know they don't cover large point spreads. They don't cover 7-point spreads and all that. I understand all that. But I just think Kansas City's going to, take advantage of these Raiders' opportunity. Raiders' misfortunes. So I think the Kansas City can win by 2 touchdowns. I like the Chiefs to cover the 12.5-point spread. It's a total 42.5. I would lean towards the under, but I really had no strong opinion on that. I just really mainly just feel like Kansas City's going to win by a lot. Not by who knows how much, but they're going to cover the 12.5-point spread. The Raiders is just too poor on offense to fuck with Kansas City. And I feel like Kansas City defense got to have a good game because Carolina scored a lot of points, Buffalo scored a lot of points. So I know Kansas City defense going to want to get back on track. And I feel like this is the perfect game for them to do that. So my pick is Kansas City minus 12.5, and I will lean towards the under the total 42.5.
Yeah, man. What's the Raiders' record? Do you know what the Raiders' record is?
It's 2-9.
2-9. Don't worry about it. Shador be there next year.
Yeah.
Oh man, Shador be there next year. Yeah, man. The Chiefs, aka, they saved by Patty like Zach. Saved by the bell. They be winning the, last minute miracles, last minute. Clutch play, somebody coming with making a play, and then that's just how they been winning, field goals. Oh man, but hey man, win is a win. Yeah, I don't see. Even if the defense is out there playing hard, like you said, I don't see where the offense is coming from. I don't see where the offense is gonna come from. You know what I mean? Because like I said, it's not like the Chiefs have been playing like gangbusters. Like they have been, just like I say, they've been like winning games on some Saved by the Bell, like last minute, last play, and just getting out of these games with a win. But it's not like they just the super dominant Chiefs. Like they just, all right, it's gonna be a blowout. We know it's gonna be a blowout, and if you can't keep up with them, you know what I mean? No, it ain't been like that. But I just don't know where the offense gonna come from for the Raiders. So yeah, this could be the game for them where Patty throw 4 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? He might throw 4 touchdowns. So you mess around and throw, yeah. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if this is a game where he throw 4 touchdowns or 5 touchdowns or something crazy like, you know what I mean? Something like that. I wouldn't be surprised, man. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a blowout game. If this looked like how the Detroit Lions was blowing, you know what I mean? This is some 30-something to 7, 35 to 7 or something like that, or 35-10 or something like that. 38-10 or something, like 38-7 or something like some game like that. This might be a game like that. So yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs. And you said the spread is what? Is it 10 points or 14 points?
12 and a half.
12, yeah. I won't be surprised if they can win by 2 or 3 touchdowns. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think this is gonna be one of them type of games where they just end up, blowing them out. I can see that.
Right.
I can see it because I don't know where the Raiders' offense is coming from. And then after they score, especially if Kansas City score quick, like they score the first time they get the ball, then they score again the second time they get the ball. You know what I mean? If they score the first 2 times they get the ball, then it's like the game is just downhill from there. Especially if you ain't got no offense, you might be going 3 and out, and they scoring, or at least eating up a bunch of the clock. You know what I mean? And if they do settle for a field goal, they ate up a bunch of the damn clock. It might be one of them type of games where that whole game is like that. The offense is going 3 and out. You know what I mean? Then the Chiefs is working down the field. You know what I mean? Working down the field, eating up all the clock. Then when you get the ball back, you're 3 and out. I can see that whole game being like that. I can see the whole game being like that. So yeah, I won't be surprised if this is a blowout. So I'm going with Chiefs here, and I'm going to the 12. Yeah. They can win by at least 2, maybe 3 touchdowns. I believe it.
Okay. All right. Next we're going to Sunday. We got Chargers going to Atlanta to play the Falcons. Chargers 2.5-point favorite. Total's 47.5. Atlanta. I believe they had a bye last week, so they are coming off a bye. Chargers coming off that heartbreak loss to Baltimore. This is two good teams, I believe. I think Atlanta's. I'd say they're going to win the NFC South. So I believe they're going to have to get rebound and start getting some wins. But the Chargers are a damn good team themselves. So this is a hard game to pick, to be honest. But I think that the Chargers are going to rebound. I think the Chargers are going to find a way to get a win. I like the offense just a little more better. I like their overall team just a little more better. I trust more in the Chargers defense. So I'm going to lean with the Chargers here. But I wouldn't be surprised if Atlanta win. Like I said, they're coming off a bye. And I'm quite sure that's going to help them in this situation. But I just like its overall team more of Los Angeles. So the total 47.5. When I first looked at it, I thought that was kind of high a little bit, but I'm still going to rock out with the over for some reason. It's inside the dome in Atlanta, so for like both quarterbacks to kind of get busy. So my pick's going to be the Chargers to cover the 2.5-point spread, and I will lean towards the over, the total 47.5.
You said it's 2-point spread? 2.
Yeah.
And the Chargers are favorite, but they play in Atlanta?
Yeah.
That means Vegas don't know how it's going to go. Tell them that joint might be a 50-50 toss-up. Atlanta's coming off a bye, so they had a bye week last week. Did they win their last game? The game before the bye, did they win or did they lose? Or did they go against? What did
Hold
they
on,
play?
I'll give you the answer. I don't remember.
Yeah.
They played Denver. They got their ass spanked by Denver.
Okay. So that may get even worse because, it's a 50-50 game. This game is a toss-up to me. I'm gonna go with Atlanta. But this one's a straight-up toss-up, because that 2 points just showed me that Vegas think this game is a toss-up. This one's like a 50-50 toss-up. I'm just gonna go pick Atlanta. You know what I mean? Because to me, it's just like this is 50-50. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna pick Atlanta. That's all. That's what I'm gonna pick, because to me, it's just saying this is a 50-50 toss-up. So I'm just gonna pick Atlanta.
All right. Next, we got the AFC North divisional game. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Cincinnati, play the Bengals. The Bengals are 3-point favorites. Total is 46.5. Now in this game, the first thing to caught my eye is the spread. That the Bengals are the ones that favorite. The Bengals are 4-7, way under 500, and we all know Pittsburgh is 8-3. And why is the Bengals favored by 3? That just caught my eyes straight from the gate. So in this method, I got to use that strategy once more. I'm going to pick the Bengals here. We all know that Pittsburgh lost to who they lose to last time? I know they lost the last game. I can't remember who it was though.
I can't remember either.
Damn, who was it? Well, we all know they're gonna want to rebound from their loss. But I just think Cincinnati, we all know how much they need it. I feel like I picked them every week saying how much they need this game, that game, and then they always losing. So to be honest, I'll be surprised if Cincinnati does win. But I just got to go by my strategy, go by my method of trying to read the line. So I like the Bengals here. Hopefully T. Higgins will play. I know he played the last game. That definitely helps them because, that takes some attention off Jamar Chase. So hopefully he plays. I believe he will, but he's just always on the injury report. So it's kind of tough to gauge whether they're going to play early in the week. The total 46.5. I'm going to lean towards the under just because I'm going to lean towards the over. I don't really like Cincinnati defense either right now. And then I think Cincinnati will be able to score some points. So I'll lean towards the over. So my picks here is Cincinnati -3. And then I'll lean towards the over, 46.5.
Yeah, I think the Bengals need this again. They need this win. They keep to just ride out this season, just try to get respectable. You know what I mean? I know they kind of like took a step back. People thought that they was going to like get back to where they was at, but they kind of like struggling. You know what I'm saying? They get things back on track. But I think they need this win. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Bengals win this one. I wouldn't be surprised. The Bengals win. They just said they just need it way more. They just need it way more. They need some decent wins so they can at least at the end of the season have like a respectable season. You know what I mean? Because they already kind of like underachieving. People thought they was gonna get right back to being like Super Bowl contenders and all that, and it's just not working out for them. But then the Steelers, man, I like the Steelers. I like the Steelers, but I don't think that the Bengals gonna lose and look that bad. You said they 4-7 now, right? Damn.
Yeah.
I just think they need this. I just think they just gonna win the game just because they just need it more. I think they just need it more. So and then. Not like they can't score points. They can score points. It's just that they just be losing games. It's not like they just can't score points. They can score points. I'm going with the Bengals. I'm just going with the Bengals.
All right. Next we got Arizona going to Minnesota. Minnesota 3.5-point favorites. Total 45.5. Arizona's coming off a loss to Seattle last week. Minnesota's coming off a good win against Chicago. I think Arizona will come in here and keep it close. It's just a tough game to call, though, to be honest. You know, I just keep saying every week I still don't believe in Sam Darnold, but he did play pretty good last week against Chicago. Had a couple bad plays, but for the most part, he did good. But I just don't trust him for some reason, but I'm just waiting for Cinderella to turn back to the pumpkin. So I'm going to fuck with Arizona, man, to cover the +3.5. If they don't win, they shouldn't lose by more than a field goal. But I do think Arizona could get this win here. And as far as the total 45.5, I'll lean towards the under. I like both defensive coordinators. You know, Jonathan Gannon's the head coach. He's a defensive coach. And then Brian Flores of Minnesota, he's doing great over there. So I will lean towards the under. So my picks are Arizona, and I will lean towards the under, 45.5.
I am kind of Arizona. Arizona might be able to get some wins, man. I'm gonna go Minnesota, but I think it's gonna be one of the back and forth games. I think this might be one of the best games. End up being one of the best games of the week as far as play. I'm gonna go with the Vikings, though. I'm gonna go with the Vikings. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Minnesota.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna go Minnesota.
All right. Sorry. Next we got the Colts going to New England. The Colts is 2.5-point favorites. The total is 42.5. Oh man, the Colts, they just keep letting me down. I keep thinking they're gonna turn the shit around and get a little hot. I thought they were going to be able to play Detroit better last week, but they didn't. And then New England, they, like you say, something about New England, man, they just always just sneaky, find a way to be in the game and find a way to might win it. So I kind of like New England here. Since New England's home, and to me, just saying the Colts just can't put shit together, offensively. It's really their offense. The offense is just not clicking the way I think that it should be. So I'm going to fuck with New England here. I think they could actually win this. The total 42.5. I was just talking about I don't like the Colts offense, and New England's offense may get a little better, but I still will lean towards the under. But I don't think New England's going to be scoring 30 on the Colts. So I will lean towards the under. But my picks here, I think New England's going to win it. So I'm picking New England plus the 2.5, and I will lean towards the under 42.5 for the total.
42.5. I don't know, man. Damn. Because it can't just automatically be like, I think the Colts, because the Colts they playing in New England, right?
Yeah.
Gillette Stadium. See, I want to pick the Colts, but it's something about the Patriots, man. Because you'll pick the Colts and they don't mess around and what's the quarterback name? Drake May? He don't mess around and have a career day. You know what I mean? Oh, he threw 3 touchdowns. Mm-hmm. He threw for 300 yards. He threw for 300 yards to who? Like, you'd be like, what? Right? You'd be like, yo, who? Like, who out there? You know what I mean? Yo. Like, that's just how they are. Like, you're like, what? I want to see the Colts. I want to see the Colts go out there and win, but I would have to go Patriots. Man. And don't be surprised if Drake may have like a career day or something like that. He had the best game so far since he's been a quarterback. Don't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. So I'm going Patriots.
All right. Next, we got another AFC East team. We got the New York Jets home against Seattle. Seattle's 2-point favorites. The total's 41.5. The Jets had a bye last week. Seattle's coming off the win against Arizona. I mean, I can't pick the Jets anymore. Not too much during the rest of the season. But Seattle, to me, they're just not consistent as well. But like I said, I just can't pick the Jets, man. I'm just over, Aaron Rodgers, and it just seemed like it just ain't working up there, man. The interim coach feel like he be fucking up sometime with some type of calls and shit and stuff like that. So I just can't rock out with the Jets. So I'm gonna pick Seattle here. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets find a way to get the upset because, like I said, Seattle to me is just inconsistent. But Seattle needs this in the worst way. They gotta keep winning because they're right there on top of the division. So they gotta just keep winning, man. And they need this game bad. So I'm gonna pick Seattle to win, cover the 2-point spread, and I also like the under the 41.5 total. Jets defense. It's the only thing respectable about them. But they have been playing kind of suspect lately, but I just think they're going to keep Seattle kind of, under 24 points or something like that. And I just don't see the Jets scoring that much. So I will lean towards the under, and I'm going to pick Seattle to win the game and cover the 2-point spread.
Yeah, I keep thinking that Aaron Rodgers is going to get activated and just start throwing the ball all over the place and they just start. But it ain't happening yet. I don't know if it's going to be this game. One of the games he going to look like the old Aaron Rodgers for at least one of these games. I don't know if it's going to be this game, though. I'm going to go with the Jets. I'm gonna go with the Jets. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Jets. I think that he can get it done. Aaron Rodgers can still get it done. He can get it done. He can get it done, and everybody gonna talk about that's the Aaron Rodgers we're used to seeing, and then the throws and all. Yeah, it might be because he's gonna have one of them games. He's gonna have one of them games. It might be this game, but I think he's gonna have one of them games. I'm gonna go with the Jets. I'm gonna actually go with the Jets.
All right, that's gonna make that Monday morning shows nauseous. If Aaron Rodgers has a good game, that's all you're gonna hear. Like you said, all those Monday morning shows, they all gonna be on Rodgers' dick. It's gonna be nauseous, but yeah, we'll see. Next, we got Tennessee going to Washington. Washington is 5.5 points favorites. The total is 44.5. Tennessee had a good win last week against Houston, upset win. Washington, you know what happened with them against Dallas. Feel like they got to get their shit together ASAP before they get miss the playoffs. I mean, they at 7-5 right now. Just a month ago, they had 2 losses, and they was looking like they was going to fight for the NFC East. But now it looks like they had no chance at the division. So Washington's going to win, man. I got to pick them, man. They got to get their shit together. Still not a believer in Tennessee. That's a good win, like I said, against Houston, but I don't think they're going to be able to do nothing this week. Tennessee do got a good defense, but I just think this is just more Washington getting their shit together and knowing that they got to turn around ASAP. So it's more me believing behind Washington than me not believing in Tennessee. So the total 44.5. Like I said, I kind of like Tennessee defense, so I'm leaning towards the under, but I wouldn't be surprised if it go over as well because a lot of Washington games go over. I believe the majority of the games go over. So that's probably more of the safe pick to pick the over. But like I said, my picks is Washington minus 5.5. I'm leaning towards the under, but like I said, the smart pick would be the over with Washington.
Yeah, I don't know if Tennessee can do it 2 weeks in a row. And I think that Washington gonna come out knowing they need this game. And I think they just gonna try to get them out of the game early. I think they're gonna be taking it to them early. They're gonna be taking their shots, and they're gonna try to score quick and just get them mentally defeated and have them check out of the game early. I think that's gonna be their game plan. Cause I think they really, really need this win. They need this win. Washington need this one. I think they really gonna try to get them up out of there early. You know what I mean? I think they're gonna be taking it. Yeah, I don't see Tennessee doing it 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Washington to get them back on track. Even though I would like for Tennessee to beat Washington and do us a favor, help us out some, but I just think Washington just knows they just need this game too bad. They not gonna come to play. They're gonna be taking it to them early. Don't be surprised you see a bunch of goddamn quarterback sneaks and they just trying to, you know what I mean? And they just try to score as quick as possible. It don't matter who scored. It don't matter if they got their quarterback taking off running and just trying to score. I wouldn't be surprised you see a lot of that in this game. A bunch of quarterback sneaks and you know what I mean? And design plays for them to keep the ball to just, we just try to score as much as possible. You know what I mean? The faster we score, the faster we got them defeated and mentally checked out of the game. They need this game. Washington need this game bad. So I'm going to go Washington.
All right. Next, we got the Houston Texans going to Jacksonville. Houston is 5-point favorites. Total 43.5. Last week, Jacksonville was on the bye, so they're coming off the bye. Usually, I'll be like, that's going to help the other team. Help their team. But I don't know how Ducky P still got a job, and I don't know what type of, I don't know what type of magic he could cook up on that bye. I can't pick Jacksonville. no more this year. I just think Houston going to rebound from that loss they had against Tennessee. I mean, this is a divisional game, so obviously you think it's going to be a little closer. But until Jacksonville proves otherwise, they just look like a hot mess. Just look unorganized. It look like they're not fighting no more. Seeing that they quit on the coach. So we'll see, man. But I can't pick Jacksonville. I wouldn't advise anybody to put money behind Jacksonville. So I like Houston -5, and then I would lean towards the over 43.5. I would lean towards the over because Houston usually can score. But I'm not too confident in my total pick. But the main pick here is Houston -5 to get back on track. And total lean towards the over.
Yeah, man, Houston probably going to end up winning this thing, man. I don't know if they're going to lose back to back like that. I don't know, because Jacksonville, they played tough too some of them games. They lost some real close games. But I don't know if Houston will lose back to back, because Jacksonville might win this game. They have a chance to win this game. They do. They have a chance to win this game. They can win this game. I'm going to go Jacksonville. Yeah. I'm just going to pick Jacksonville. So if y'all don't pay me no mind on this game, you know what I mean? I'm just going to go Jacksonville. So, like I said, if y'all don't pay me no mind on this game, don't go by what I say when you go to whatever bet you trying to do and all that. Because I'm going out on a limb on my own on this. I'm just going to say Jacksonville can win this game.
Yeah, you're a wild man. Man.
Because it's like a lot of them games they lost, it wasn't like they was just like blown out or nothing like that. They lost like close games. So I don't know, but then at the same time, it's this time of the season, I don't know if them players mentally checked out. You know what I'm saying? Because if you out there and it's like you can, all right, they ain't got no fight in them. They just showing up playing to get, you know what I mean, to get paid because they got to. Because I don't know what their mentality is. You know what I mean? But that'll show when their mentality. They come out there and they playing hard, or you just, all right, we just gonna coast for the rest of the season and just show up because we gotta show up. Show what we gotta do to get paid. So I don't know. So that's the thing. I don't know. I don't know the attitude gonna be. I don't know if they come, all right, we here to play, or we just trying to ride the season out and get it over with. I don't know. I don't know. So like I said, don't pay me no mind, because I think they can win this game if their mentality is right. But if they come out and just laying down, they're like, man, they don't give a damn. They playing like they don't care. They don't care about being in it. You know what I mean? They don't care about being here.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to Jacksonville. Like I said, man, y'all don't pay me no goddamn mind. So.
Well, I'm quite sure you're going to get them messages in your DM. You know what I mean? Somebody going to follow your lead. And you're going to ruin Christmas for somebody. I tell you that much. You're going to ruin Kwanzaa for somebody. You know what I mean? It's all good, though. We never know. Dougie P, they got to fight for their job, man. Fight for his job. And if they really fuck with him, they're going to come off this bye and, win a game for him. But we'll see. Next, we got the Los Angeles Rams going to New Orleans to play the Saints. Rams is 2.5-point favorites. The total is 49.5. Saints was on the bye last week. The Rams lost to the Eagles. Wasn't even really close in the second half, to be honest. Barkley just took over and put the game out of reach. So, I thought the Rams could win this division. So I got to pick the Rams here. They have any chance to do that. Obviously, I think they're the better team. But last time the Saints did play, Taysom Hill did go off. So obviously they wanted to stop him. Mr. Do everything. I just think the Rams just need this a lot more. I just believe in the Rams a lot more. Saints is obviously they're on the interim coach So I like the coaching matchup, McVay against the interim coach at the Saints. Scott, I don't even know his name. I apologize for that. Yeah, I just think the Rams won't win it. They just need it more and a better team, better coach team. So I like the Rams minus 2.5 as far as the total, 49.5. I would lean towards the over. It's in the dome. I just think this Rams going to put up a lot of points, and the Saints can put up 17, 20 points as well. So I would lean towards the over in that one. But the pick says Rams minus 2.5, and I'll lean towards the over 49.5.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Rams just need this more. I just think they just really need this one more. Who's the Saints quarterback?
Don't give me the line. I'm going to say, damn, was it Derek Carr last time? They ain't playing 2 weeks. I just remember Taysom Hill doing everything for him. It still might be Derek Carr. I don't remember, though.
Yeah, that threw me off because when you're on fantasy, Taysom Hill don't be a quarterback. You could only pick him as like a tight end. But then he had like a couple touchdowns. So I was like, yo, how you got so many touchdowns? I don't even know the ball that much. Didn't he play quarterback?
He did everything.
Yeah, because I'm like, yo, he scored the damn, because sometimes I do pick him. I think sometimes like, yo, he might get one touchdown. But then he got like 2 or 3 touchdowns on the game. I was like, yo, what the hell is that? Because you can't.
Yeah, well, Derek Carr, he's still a quarterback though. I just checked. He played the last game, but Taysom Hill, like I said, he does everything. He plays quarterback too sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, I can see the Rams just getting the job done. They just saying they just need this more for some odd reason. I mean, not like I'm keeping up with the Saints. I don't know how the Saints been doing, but the Rams should be able to get this win. I'm going with the Rams. The Rams should be able to get this win. I'm going with the Rams.
All right. Next, we got another NFC South team. We got Tampa Bay going to Carolina. Tampa Bay is 6-point favorites, a total 46.5. Carolina had a very good game against Kansas City, even though they lost. Tampa Bay blew the doors off of the Giants. I think Tampa Bay's going to win a game, but it's a divisional game, so I would lean towards Carolina covering the +6. It's tough, man. I don't know. It's tough back in Carolina like this. So I'm really not too confident in this pick. But I'm just looking at this divisional. Carolina's home. I think they can keep it within that touchdown. But I'm not saying Carolina's going to win, but I just think they're going to keep it kind of close. Total 46.5. I will lean towards the under. Both teams got good defenses a little bit, so I would lean towards the under. But the main pick, I guess, is, Carolina keeping it close under their 6 points. I'm not saying they're going to win, but they're just going to keep it close. And then I would lean towards the under.
Yeah, I think that, I don't know if that win, got them hyped up or they what kind of deflated them, I don't know. Tampa Bay. I'm just going with Tampa Bay. I don't know nothing about you said 6 points?
Yeah.
They should be able to get that. I'm just going to go Tampa Bay. I'm going to go Tampa Bay. So that's it. I'm going to Tampa Bay.
All right. Next, we got the game of the week right here. We got the battle of aisle 95. We got Philadelphia going down to Baltimore. Baltimore 3-point favorites. Totals 50.5. And the Eagles are just, you know how hot they are, man. That's your team. They won 7 in a row. Just looking like a total machine, man. Last week, Devontae Smith didn't play for them. So right as of now, I don't know the status of his availability for this game. Baltimore coming off that win against the Chargers that they desperately need. I feel like the Eagles can afford to lose another game. I feel like Baltimore, they got to, they really can't afford to lose too many more games because I know they can't get the number one spot, but to make sure that they win this division, I feel like they got to keep winning. I just feel like Baltimore need this game a lot more. The battle of the running backs, we got Saquon Barkley, we got Derrick Henry, two MVP, type candidates. I don't think neither one's going to win the MVP just because it's a quarterback award, but both these running backs are just having great, career years. Yeah, man, it's going to be a good game, man. This is really a tough game to pick. But if I, go with my system, also, Baltimore is 8-4, Eagles 9-2, but Baltimore is a favorite, I'm kind of thinking, Eagles might be the favorite, but I'm not surprised that Baltimore is not, to be honest. I just think that Baltimore's going to need this game a lot more. They're going to find a way to win. And then the whole thing with Devontae Smith, him not playing, we don't know yet. If he doesn't play, that obviously it's going to be a big, problem for the Eagles. I don't know, man. I just like Baltimore here, but we all know I'm biased. And, it's hard for me to pick the Eagles, so y'all got to take that into account. This is just a kid just wishing on another team's downfall. So hopefully Baltimore will do what they got to do and win this game. And, what do you say? A loss for you is a win for me. Mm-hmm. So that's just how it is. So I'm picking Baltimore -3. As far as the total, 50.5. I got to lean towards the over. But I don't know, man. That's a lot of points. I can see it going under as well. But the Eagles' defense is just crazy. Well, Baltimore's defense is trash somewhat. They have been playing a little bit better, but I mean, I kind of see. I don't know. I really don't got no strong opinion on the total. 50.5 is a lot, so I might lean towards the under. Now that I think about it, so Baltimore's a pick and lean towards the under for the total.
Yeah, what's scary about this game is Baltimore needs this game way more than we do.
Mm-hmm.
And I do see Saquon winning the MVP. If he keep playing the way he playing, because who else?
All right, well, what if Kansas City goes 16-1? You don't think they're going to just give it to Mahomes?
No, he's still the MVP. He ain't been playing lights out. Saquon been getting like career type numbers. Like, come on, man. Patty ain't been like dominating. You know what I mean? They winning, but it's not like he ain't been super playing dominant. No. Saquon, now the way he going, Saquon should win this joint. If he keep playing the way he playing throughout the season, Saquon should win MVP straight up. He should. He should.
Okay.
Because I don't see nobody else. Yeah, I don't see nobody else that deserve it.
Josh Allen. I mean, he's a favorite, I think.
Nah. Not what Saquon. Not what Saquon been doing. Not what Saquon been doing. You know what I mean? Yeah, but see, I want to say the Eagles can win this game, man, because if our defense don't get tired out, see, that's what I'm worried about. The defense getting tired. And then, running Derrick Henry, there's Lamar running around too. You get tired late in the game. You know what I mean? You get tired late in the game because he run around. Lamar run around a lot. And that can get your ass tired, man. That's what I'm worried about. But, I mean, we got a lot of young guys, though, so we not get tired as easily, but you get tired because I feel like our offense, we can score, but you get late in the game and then they got them all defense winded. that's when niggas is in damn trouble, man. I don't, because you mess around and lose by like a field goal or something like that. Cause that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like it's going to be one of these last-second field goal type games.
Mm-hmm.
Because not only where we might need to stop, but we so goddamn tired we can't get the damn stop. And that's when you know they ain't damn field goal range. God damn, I want the Eagles to win this game so bad I think they're going to lose. My heart is with the Eagles, but I think that they're going to mess around and lose this game. I'll be happy that they win. I'll be glad to be wrong. I'll be so happy to be wrong. I just think that's what's going to happen. I think that all that goddamn running around, the Lamar Jackson doing, and Derrick Henry running, is going to just tire them the hell out. You know, I don't know, somebody going to step up. Somebody going to step up and make a play when they need to make a play. When the young guys, this is their time to shine. Somebody's going to step up and make a play. It got to be, I don't know if whether it's a goddamn a strip sack, a goddamn, you know what I mean? An interception or something. Somebody got to make a play on defense. It's going to come a time somebody got to make a play. You know what I mean? So, I hope the Eagles win, but I wouldn't be surprised if they lose. And then, you know, last-second field goal, time run out, that's game. I got a feeling that it's going to be that type of game. But, you know, I'll be happy to be wrong, though. I said, I mean, I'll be happy to be wrong, but I got to say, I think Baltimore will win this game. Like I said, I'll be so happy if I'm wrong. Yeah, so that's what I'm going.
Well, from your lipstick eyes ears, hopefully your prediction that they lost, that they don't lose, will come true. But either way, it's going to be a good game, man. I can't wait to see it. Sunday night, we got another good game, hopefully. We got San Fran going to Buffalo. Buffalo 7-point favorites. Totals 44.5. Buffalo's coming off the bye. 49ers coming off the loss to Green Bay. Brock Purdy did not play in that game. He was hurt. I don't know if he's going to play in this game. This was kind of tough, you know. I think Buffalo's going to win this, but if Purdy does play, obviously we know San Fran needs this game in the worst way. But I just don't think this is going to be the San Fran year, man. I just don't see no winning this. 7 points is a lot, though. So as far as the betting wise, I think San Fran can keep it within a touchdown if Brock Purdy plays. So this all depends on that one position, you know, quarterback, obviously the most position on the field. If Brock Purdy plays, I will rock with San Fran +7. If he doesn't, then I just think Buffalo will air him out, win by double digits. So that's my contingency on the spread part. As far as the total, 44.5, I guess I would lean towards the under, but I really have no strong opinion on it. And looking on ESPN.com, and they got like snow flurries, so it might snow during this game. But it's still, you know, we record this on Tuesday, so it might not come true or not. But right now, it's saying it's going to be snowing, so I'll be leaning towards the under, you know. But I definitely, like I said, I think Buffalo's going to win it. But as far as the spread part, it all depends on if Brock Purdy plays or not. So this pick of mine is really, you can't really take too much weight into what I'm saying until we know the availability of Brock Purdy.
Yeah, Buffalo should win this. You said the point spread is what?
7.
7. They should be able to cover that. But he don't know if he's playing out. What was it? It wasn't no concussion or nothing like that. What's wrong with him?
No, something with his shoulder, I believe.
Yeah, man, he ain't playing. I don't see him having a chance. Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo should win this one. Yeah, Buffalo should be able to take care of business. I'm just gonna go with Buffalo.
All right. Now we got the Monday night, the last game of the week. We got the Cleveland Browns going to play the Fighting Sean Paytons in Denver, playing the Broncos. Broncos is minus 5-point favorites. Total's 41.5. This is a dog shit game to me. I won't be watching. So I'm just gonna pick Denver just because you see every time I pick against them, they win. So I'm gonna pick Denver here. Some reverse psychology shit. And the total 41.5, I would lean towards the over. No, I'm leaning towards I'm gonna lean towards the over, but I really got no strong opinion on either one of these picks. I'm just picking Denver, just hopefully I can jinx them and they'll lose. And the total, I really have no strong opinion on. So I'm going with Denver minus 5, and I would lean towards the over.
Okay. James is still the starting quarterback, ain't he?
Yeah.
Oh, praise God. They can do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They eat the W. Mm-hmm.
Right.
I want to say Cleveland can win the game, but Denver been playing all right. You know what I mean? All right. I would like Cleveland to win this game, but Denver might even win this game. I want to go with Denver. I would love to pick Cleveland, but I got to go with Denver, so I'm just going to do Denver.
All right. That's the last game of the week right there. That's it for week 13?
I think, week 13. Yeah, man, like you always say, man, bet with your head, not over it. Don't bet any money that you can't afford to lose. If you have a gambling problem, stop. You know what I mean? First thing you do when you find yourself in a hole is stop digging. We like I say, everything starts with a nice little podcast. Please like, rate, review, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for all the plays. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for the love y'all been showing the expansion team. Earn ISO, earned on Bird's Eye View. And just everything that we got going on, man. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the last probably couple months, especially the last couple months we've been having, man. We've been having like a lot of success, man. The numbers have gone up. Thank y'all for that. Like you say, man, y'all hearing us on Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to y'all. This Thanksgiving edition, you know what I mean? Thanksgiving Extravaganza, you know what I mean? Turducken. So I'm just thankful for the success we have, and thankful for y'all for all the support that we have, man. You know what I mean? It comes from y'all, so we got anything to say before we get out of here, bro?
Just happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hopefully, y'all watching dollars, and just enjoying that great product that they put out there on TV. And just thankful for my family, you know what I mean? Just a time to be with the loved ones, and hopefully everybody be safe out there. Drinking and driving, try your best not to do it. If you do it, I mean, please be safe, man. But just be safe regardless of what you're doing, man. Just have fun, and just a day to be with the family and your loved ones, man, and just be thankful for another day, because life is precious and it can end at any moment, man. So just enjoy the time you have with your loved ones and friends.
That's right, man. Yeah, man. The whole thing about drinking and driving, man. Please don't drink and drive this weekend. Holiday this weekend. Please do not drink and drive. None of this holiday season. Don't ever do it. But yeah, man. To y'all out there, man. Hopefully y'all enjoy your Thanksgiving time with y'all family. And listen, if you ain't gonna make that man the plate, your cousin Faith will. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Oh
man.
Straight up. Nah, into all y'all.
Where they go from?
Into all y'all. To all y'all side chicks. Leave that man alone. He with his family. He's not coming to see you for Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? The food that you made, he'll come by and get a plate sometime this weekend. All right? That's for your side chicks.
You know what I mean? He's not word from the wise.
He's not coming over. You know what I mean? Straight up. So
hey, cousin Faith though, like, god damn, that's a throwback right there.
Yeah, anyway, you know what I mean? Thanks, man. I'll be talking to you later, bro. You know what I mean? You be safe, man. Let me get up out of here so I can eat, you know what I mean? And I can relax or whatever. At this point, he's eating to get in the bed, you know what I mean? At this time, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, we out of here. All right? I'll talk to you later, bro.
All right, you have a good one, man. Be safe.